Welcome to today's training. I'm Paul Wicker. I'm on the product team here at AdStage, and today we're going to review Google Sheets. So the first thing we're going to cover is getting started with the AdStage add-on. We'll go over some basic formulas, how to reference fields, and then where can you go to get some help. So let's actually hop in here. So you're going to create a spreadsheet in Google Sheets. Go to the add-on menu. I already have it installed, so I see AdStage, but you don't. So you're going to go to Get Add-on and just search for AdStage, and you'll see us, and you can just add the add-on there. Feel free to rate us extremely well and put some great comments. It always helps. So once you install it, it will be in the add-on menu, so you're just going to go ahead and launch the sidebar. You have to be an AdStage customer to use this. If you're not, go sign up. And if you are, you just log in with your username and password as usual. So now I'm logged in, and I'm going to build some basic formulas. So the easiest one to get started with is probably campaigns. So I'm a big fan of copying and pasting because I usually make mistakes when I type. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this formula. So basically, what I'm doing is saying, hey, I want to bring back all the campaigns that I have in AdStage for my company. So this is a list, and actually I should already correct myself. This is actually not all the campaigns. We bring back the first 25 because we're not specifying how many we want in this formula. We're just saying, hey, go grab campaigns for this month and then show me the name of the campaign and how much spend it had. So we're being pretty vague, which is fine. So that's a good way to get started. And then I could always just say, I also want to bring back CTR. And if I do that, we'll just populate some data. Now, what's really helpful is actually referencing a field instead of hard coding these here. So instead of having to constantly add these, there's a nice little trick where you can actually change this to be a range. So let's say we want, let's make this B1 to I1. And now if I go to B1 and I put campaign name, and this is impressions, and this is clicks, and this is spend. So now instead of hard coding those metrics and the name, I just put them up here. And now if I add something to this, I'll just get that metric back. Okay, now this works for all the different parts of the formula as well. So instead of doing this month, you could actually reference a cell here as well. So if instead of this month, I could do, let's do A1. And then here, let's write last week. And now I will get last week's data back. So, and just to show you it's changing, let's try last year, and instead of 3,900 impressions, I have a lot more. So if you're fancy with Sheets, you can also do all kinds of fun stuff where you make this date selectors or drop-down lists so that you can make it easy for other people to change date ranges and make some changes. But for this example, we'll kind of keep it simple. So now I have a campaign list. I can make it last week, or I can change the date range, and I get the data. And then if I want this instead of campaigns, if I want this to be, let's say, ad groups, I'm just going to type in ad groups, hit enter again, and now I should get all my ad groups back. And all kinds of fun things are supported. So if I want to know the network that these ad groups are from, or if I want to know the account name that these ad groups are in, or if I also want to know the campaign name. So this is a really easy way to build some really quick sheets. And I think that's all I said we were going to talk about. Let's see, referencing field, basic formulas. Oh, and if you need help and you're an AdStage customer, just simply go to support.adstage, and there's a whole section on Google Sheets where you'll be able to find these videos, and you'll also be able to find some FAQs and some more information about Google Sheets. All right, play around, have fun, pull some data, and I'll talk to you soon.